It's currently 4:15 in the morning. But welcome to the first official day of Move Day from northwestern Nebraska all the way up to western North Dakota. The plan was to leave the campers at 4:30. We have probably a 20-minute drive to the combines. Dad and Cody and everyone have already taken 2 loads so far. This is actually the 3rd load to North Dakota. This is the first load that I'm going. Although I really don't even have to go this trip. I'm actually going to be sitting passenger princess with Cody hauling the combine today, which is actually pretty cool because I get to show y'all an inside look of the 18-wheeler while hauling the combine. So in this video, there's actually going to be 2 trips. There's going to be this trip that we're taking right now, and then the second trip we're going to be taking campers. So Tessa and I will actually be hauling the camper.
For us, and the U.S. is working on this. We've been working with Japan now for quite a while and trying to get our own regionalization agreement in place just on a proactive basis.
Watermelons look good.
Tanks don't.
Nah, tanks are a little dirty. Oh. Getting romantical here.
Or if you want party mode.
Oh my gosh.
That's a little bright for driving though. And toward you is, or maybe opposite.
Oh yeah. Well, we made it to Kadoka, South Dakota. We stopped here, used the restroom, topped off with fuel in the pickups, as well as got some breakfast, most important part. There's some other custom harvesters sitting over here. I think they're grain carts over here. Not too sure who that is. I don't think I've ever seen them ever before. But there's also some other custom harvesters sitting in the back of the lot over here. Cody and Dad said that they've been sitting over here for a couple of days. Not a good sign. That means there's not any work around here, most likely. Which, I mean, we already have a job in North Dakota, but still just hate to see a whole bunch of custom harvesters sitting around a parking lot. Well, we are getting ready to go across the Cheyenne River, so enjoy this lovely video of us attempting to climb the Cheyenne River. Well, it felt like a hop and a skip getting over here. Went by really quick. It is currently lunchtime. It is exactly about 12 o'clock, and we are already here. We're unhooking headers, tractor and grain cart, as well as combines, or well, one combine. From the farm that we're currently at right now in Nebraska, all the way up here to North Dakota, actually is not very far away from each other. So moving from one to the other really doesn't take that long. But if the grain bins from all of the years seem familiar, yep, we're in our normal unloading slash loading slash trailer parking area. So we're gonna get the tractor and grain cart and combine unchained and unload it. I think we're gonna head back. We're gonna try to make it to Lemon, South Dakota. It's just right across the border, or I guess state line, not really border. We're gonna try to make it there, eat lunch, and then make it all the way back to Nebraska. That way we can load a combine and another tractor and grain cart. We're kind of rushing trying to unload all this stuff. We're gonna go park this stuff. We're actually gonna fold up the combine trailer because that actually has to go back and get the number 2 combine. But I guess we're gonna head back, stop at Lemon, eat lunch, and then head all the way back to Nebraska. Door doesn't open very wide. I think JW's gonna take Dad's pickup. Tatum is riding with Cody. I'm riding with Dad. Because we're leaving the Dodge here because it doesn't need to come back. So yeah, that's the plan. It smells like a new car in here. This 18-wheeler has 49,000 miles on it, which is extremely low. That's like brand new. I think the 13 over there probably has, it might have rolled over twice, maybe once. If it's rolled over once, it has like 1.9 million miles. It's on its second motor, I know that for sure. But anyways guys, I guess we're gonna hit the road. So whenever we were hauling the combine up there, I say we as if I was hauling it too. Whenever Cody was hauling the combine up there, we unloaded the combine and then noticed like a tire was super warped. So just to be safe, rather than it blowing out whenever we load the combine and take it for a second trip tomorrow, we're just gonna go ahead and change it. We have a spare that we can just, that's already mounted. We just put it on there. So that's what we're gonna be doing before we load the combine. I don't know if y'all can tell the tire deformed or not. So the tractor is on 36-inch spacing. It's a little harder to get the tractor on the drop deck here than the other tractor that's on 30s. Cody's inspecting, seeing how straight I am. It's crooked. Well, we're finding a new place to load. Every single time I drive up on the combine trailer and it wants to veer off this way, I don't know if the combine is trying to lean and then drive forward and it kind of veers off. So you have to find somewhere that is level. That way whenever you go up, it stays level, if that makes sense. It's actually way more important finding a level spot than you would think loading a combine. All I know is I'm ready to get back to the camper, take a shower, go to bed. And we have to pack up the camper tonight. It's even worse. But we're gonna get this combine loaded, chained down, and I'll see y'all sometime in the morning whenever we're packing up the camper.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son. Big up at the leany, meany, money, mo, and flower, you're the chosen one. Watches bigger, better, leany, meany, miny, moe, and flower. You're the chosen one. Well, your left hand's free. Well, my 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 left hand's free. Oh, no.
I would say good morning, but it's currently the afternoon. We currently made it to Lemon, South Dakota. We just ate lunch on the way of the pickup. We have Steady Harvesting. They pulled up beside us. They have a very nice combine. I like the advanced, I guess tailboard, you'd call it. I also really like the folding auger. I think it's sweet. I really, really like the triple axle detach though. And the truck. I mean, everything about this whole giddy up right here is pretty all right. But we stopped here, ate lunch, topped off with fuel. We have not very long whatsoever, maybe an hour, 2, if that, to head back to the town that we're gonna be cutting at. I haven't picked up the camera today, but y'all haven't really missed all too much. So the way that move day is working right now, Dad and JW are pulling the grain cart. Cody's in the 13 pulling a combine. Tess and I are in my pickup pulling a camper. Mom is in her pickup pulling the camper, and then Tatum is in Dad's pickup pulling the crew trailer. While I was running around with the camera and the gimbal, Tessa, she drove in pretty much braille all the way over here.
Whatever. He's hit it too, and every time he'd look at me, now I'm looking at him, he says he's doing it on purpose.
No, she just loves that rumble strip. But we don't have too much further to go, I suppose.
Nope, I think we have an hour and a half-ish.
Somewhere in there. So whenever we get there first, we're gonna be setting up campers, getting that ready. And then after that, we're probably gonna come back and put on duals as well as set up grain carts. We haven't done that yet. Which, I guess we gotta put number 4 and number 3 duals on. Number 2's got singles. I wish they all had singles. Then you just unload them off the combine trailer and boom, ready to go.
This was all in sunflowers last year, right?
Uh-huh, yeah. It hasn't been wheat in a while.
Yeah, usually you come into here and it's just full of sunflowers, and now there's none. I guess they're probably up north.
I actually haven't seen too many flowers this year.
Really? That's
Yeah.
so sad. It's one of my favorite parts, all the sunflowers.
If there are sunflowers, then they're like really late and they haven't even headed out yet.
It's kind of weird. Well, I guess we are getting up here really early.
Yeah, I think a year ago today was like our 2nd or 3rd day of wheat harvest starting in Nebraska. And now we're in North Dakota. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get here and have to sit for, I don't know how long,
Probably
maybe a
not too
week.
long.
Yeah, they get pretty antsy and they start cutting some 18% wheat.
We'll send it.
Yeah, we'll put it in a bag and then they'll dry it or something later. So yeah, we probably won't sit around for too long, but we will have time to, you know, get everything ready, grocery shop, do laundry, stuff like that.
Thankfully.
Anyways, let's see if I can miss the North Dakota sign because it is coming up here at about 5 or 10 miles.
He'll probably be on the braille.
Oh, whatever. Did you miss it?
You see the picture I got? It's not even in the picture. I did. Well, I was trying to click it in my phone, like glitched. There's no...
It's probably just as good as this video that I just got. It is so rough. Like I guess the pavement starts new or whatever, different pavement whenever you cross the state line. It's like an 8-inch rise in asphalt. So it's like trying to record the state line. All right, that was a little scary. The tires being on 36-inch rows makes it so hard to back it off the trailer. That was a little nerve-wracking, but we got it done. We are going to, I guess, hook up this grain cart. At least take 3 point off. You know, I don't think I've ever showed y'all inside of the lease tractor. It's pretty bare bones in here. We do got the backup camera from, I guess, the 8320R that we had. So that is probably my favorite feature, but I guess you can add that on anything you want. It's got cloth seats, which honestly I don't mind. I don't use any massage features or anything like that. It's a little sus on things just rubbing your rear end while you're going through the field. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like Tessa's tractor, honestly. Just a little less bells and whistles. But it still is a pretty good tractor. I really like the front fenders on it. I'm a big sucker for front fenders. I think that makes a tractor look 10 times better. But we got this grain cart hooked up. Tatum and JW are working on the second grain cart. Dad really likes the tractor because it doesn't have ILS on the front, so it doesn't have all the stuff that could wear out. It's also a 250, which is, I guess, plenty to pull a 1,000 bushel cart. Now I will say, in these North Dakota hills, JW is gonna have to find a way to go up the hills, whether it's like zigzag or like sideways around the hill, because there's no way that tractor can pull it up these hills. There's a reason why we have that 370 over there, and that thing even just hates that grain cart. I think I had a comment whenever we first bought that tractor. It was like, y'all have a little bit too much horsepower for that thing, and I could tell that they don't harvest anything in the hills. And to be fair, North Dakota doesn't even have that big of hills, but it is enough to lump up that 370 pulling the 1,000 bushel cart. So I'm curious on that 250 what it's gonna do. The 370 has the IVT with Command Pro, and the 250 has a 16-speed power shift. But if you're interested to know the comparison, I guess stick around because we're gonna be posting a couple North Dakota videos here soon. I guess I'm going to unload. I guess we have 2 combines to unload. I forgot about the number 3. I guess we're gonna unload a couple combines. We're gonna park everything. And then, I don't know, at one point we're going to pull the number 3 sickle out of the header and rebuild that, but I don't know when we're doing that. We're putting the duals on the combines. We got the number 3 put on. Now we gotta go do number 4. We are using the farmer's tractor to help put on the duals. Almost every single stop that we've went to, the farmer has had some sort of something to help put the duals on. Actually helps a lot. We'll get maybe 1 or 2 out of the year that they don't. Well, there you have it, guys. All the combines unloaded, duals put on, ready to go. Not too sure when we're gonna be cutting wheat, but we're officially ready to cut some wheat. Everything and everyone landed safely, so that's all that really matters. We have the number 4 header over there. We're getting ready to rebuild that. I don't know if we're gonna be rebuilding that today, but the sections on that header are wore out. I think the quality of stuff is going down significantly. That header cut 2,900 acres and it needs new sections. I don't know, pretty crazy. We did cut a lot of harsh grass as well as some weeds, but that's just like part of harvest, you know? Sometimes you get a weedy field or sometimes you get a grassy field. It's just part of it. So I don't know. I just think that it should last more than 2,900 acres in my opinion. It ran South Texas, Central Texas, and West Texas. It didn't run any Nebraska. Hasn't ran any of North Dakota yet. That's kind of where we're standing on that. But yeah, everything's here. I'm excited. I'm ready for North Dakota wheat harvest. It is my favorite by far. If you're new to the channel, this might be your first year watching. North Dakota, we run with the farmer and his 4 combines. I believe they have 4 S790s. So we're gonna be running with them. They have a couple of 9RXs on some 2,000 bushel carts. It's a pretty big operation. We have several thousands of acres to do here, but you'll be pretty surprised whenever you have 7 combines running in one field. Anyways, guys, I'm pretty excited. If you're excited, make sure to drop down, hit subscribe on the channel. It really does help a lot. I do think that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.